Karma: The Dark World is difficult to review. Developed by POLLARD STUDIO LLC, it's a story-driven, horror-themed walking simulator with a few light puzzles. For me, the most captivating parts were the themes and the vibes. The imagery throughout is evocative and expressive. Environments match the trauma or emotions of the situation or the character viewing them, creating a sense of depth and power even within static environments. Some are obvious, like the literal heart suspended above you as you recount the memories of a loved one, or office workers whose faces are replaced with televisions and their voices are altered with digital interference. Others are more subtle and let the mood or the situation make you connect dots that might or might not be intentional. The atmosphere, especially in the opening hours, is tense. Strange environmental geometry, unnerving sound design, and a sense of forced progression lends itself to a foreboding mood, like you're walking toward the business end of a meat grinder, but you have nowhere else to turn. The themes were also incredibly pointed. While the truth isn't fully revealed until late in the game, it's obvious early on that you're the villain working for a company that infiltrates the minds of others to oppress the masses. But it's so easy to ignore the signs of your evil actions, or justify why your actions are good in an unjust system. You have to push forward, one step at a time, ignoring cries for help or convincing yourself you can't help, because these are events that already happened. One of the scariest parts is how easy the game makes it to remain passive to the pain of others when you're not the one in danger. Other themes, like a corporation stealing more and more time from its employees, squeezing them for just an ounce more of productivity at the cost of their health and sanity, are clearly on display throughout. How the company can thank them for their service in a letter that informs them that they're being denied vital care. It touches on the inhumanity of supporting companies that treat their employees like this, and how resistance can start with just a single personal action. While all these pieces strung together over 5.5 hours of play are touching, Karma's parts are far more interesting than the whole they create. The story never clicked for me, and while the reveals and plot make sense, it didn't congeal into a cohesive narrative as much as it created a thoughtful collection of connected vignettes. If you're into a moody, thoughtful piece of media that dares to challenge your willingness to accept the harm of others for your own gain, then the vibes will likely carry you through. If you want those moments to fit together like a puzzle and make a worthy picture, you might be disappointed. While I wasn't enthralled by the game's ending, I was intrigued throughout and enjoyed much of my time diving into the darkest parts of humanity. Karma: The Dark World is available now for $24.99 on PC and PlayStation 5, with plans to release on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S in the future.